Yo, uh, we're just continuing with where we left off with the last one, which is putting the BIOS on the USB and trying to update the BIOS in order to get the computer to boot the Asus Tough Gaming B550 Plus motherboard to boot. So yeah, ask questions if you have them in the comments. So we'll try to get back to you in a timely manner. And hope you enjoy the stream / the video. All right. So trying to remember where we left off. We put the FAT32 on. We didn't test to see if it was on, but I think we'll just try and use it. I think I want to understand first, is it normal for a BIOS update file to be a .cap file? Because that's, I think when I was streaming a couple times ago, yeah, it says here it's normal. Yes, it's normal for a BIOS update file to be a .cap file. All right, so we will go here. This is where I have a file saved, and sorry, it was just moving a little slow right now. I'm a little tired. So we have to extract this file. So we're just going to use the unzip, which may be a tool. You may not have it. I think I had to download it as a tool. There's probably different things depending on your OS. We're on Nix right now, Nix OS. It's a Linux distro. Hello. Hello, not my cup of tea. What is going on? Hi, Angel. What's going on? All right, so unzip. And then we're just unzipping this file. Yeah. So that's unzipped, and the .cap file is here. And so next we are going to just going through the list here. Use the BIOS renamer tool provided to rename BIOS file to the required format. What does that mean? I thought it was just renaming the file, but do I actually have to change the format after making it a FAT32 format? Does anybody know? I walk around like everything's fine, but deep down inside my shoe, my sock is sliding off. Why don't you take off your shoe to put your sock back up? NMCOT. NMCOT, not my cup of tea. Hi, Carla. Welcome to the stream. Is that a cry-y face? It's hard to see, or a laughy face. It's hard for me to see if that's crying or laughing. All right, so I'm going to ask, what is the point of using a BIOS renamer tool? Actually, maybe I'll just YouTube that, or I guess we may have to YouTube that. What is BIOS renaming? I'm putting that in quotes. How many languages do I know? I think I really only know English. I know I know a little of many different languages. Probably my next best is Spanish. After that, probably French, and then maybe Mandarin, and after that, maybe Tagalog. How many languages do you know? No, not like that. How many computer languages do I know? Like code? Is that what you're asking? A match a specific format required by the motherboard's firmware. This is typically my tool provided by the manufacturer, such as Asus's BIOS namer. So this is what's odd is like on the Asus website, it says we don't currently provide a for utility or drivers for this module. I'm just going to type Asus BIOS renamer tool. Man, I really want your chat window just in the corner of my screen. Can I detach this somehow so I can talk to you more easily? I'm not talking about codes. By the way, I know languages. What languages do you know? Love to hear what languages you know. Why isn't it coming from the how to use Asus BIOS flashback? Maybe I should pull the what's it called open. The Italian, Hindi, Urdu, Sanskrit, Odia. I've never heard of ODIA. Where does that language come from? English, Punjabi, and a little bit of Portuguese. I used to know a little bit of Portuguese. Now I don't. Italian. I know like a couple Italian words. Hindi. I would like to learn a little more Hindi. Learning languages is fun. All right. So I'm trying to figure out so many things open. This is what I want to open. Open with. Well, I guess we'll open with Brave. Do you like India? I haven't been to India. I would love to go to India. What's your point of view towards India and Indians? I don't know if I really have a strong point of view towards India and Indians. I've like met Indians in the United States, but I would like to go to India to learn more. Are you Indian? All right, let's see. No, I don't want this. What's this? Knowing BIOS setup program. I'm just on the manual now for the motherboard because that's probably where I should go back to, the resource I should go back to. Yeah, you are Indian. Okay. Is there anything about India that you really love that you think gets talked about enough? Or if you want to share where you're from in India, you're welcome to do so. Trump is like firing tariffs on India. Oh yeah? What are the tariffs? Okay, knowing BIOS. Chapter 2. That has a big 1 on it. Chapter 2 here. Alright, cool. Chapter 2, knowing BIOS. Tariffs like taxes. No, I know what tariffs are. I just was like wondering what type of tariffs are being fired, I guess is what tariffs are being put on India. I think I'm gonna read this BIOS and RAID. I think I'll read it quietly since we're talking, not my cup of tea. I'm trying to read it and then go back and forth to talk. I'll just talk to you and read it quietly. But yeah, for anyone who's trying to understand, we're on the Asus Tough Game B550 Plus Wi-Fi II manual. I'm just going through that. It's all kind import and export. Huh. Yeah. How is it affecting things there? Like, how do you notice it in your day-to-day? So EFI BIOS. My understanding is pretty much all modern BIOSes are UEFI. I don't know if I knew that BIOS did advanced power management. Like, prices of some American products are skyrocketing, like Apple products, ChatGPT subscription, and all. Huh. Are people like paying the prices, or are they trying to like, build their own versions? Or yeah, I'm just curious what, I guess, what's happening because of it. And thank you for sharing. It's awesome to hear from your perspective if you're Indian and from India. In bold, it says do not change the default BIOS settings except in the following circumstances. An error message appears on the screen during the system boot up and requests you on the BIOS setup. You have installed a new system component that requires further BIOS settings or update. Here's the thing though too. I don't know if it's the BIOS needs to be updated. Like I'm kind of doing this on like a user. Actually, I'm gonna open this file again. I'm just gonna go even further back with the motherboard because I'm doing this in a user comment on like my shorts or something because I've been trying to problem solve why my computer won't post. And it's also possible that one of the components is damaged or something, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why my computer's not posting. So it says that in previous videos you can sort of see what I'm talking about. But take note of the following precautions before you install motherboard components or change any motherboard settings. Yeah, I'm just going back through chapter 1 because it's very possible that something else is wrong and I don't want to make my life more difficult. Huh. Yeah. I don't want to make my life more difficult by like changing some BIOS thing that I didn't need to change. Give me a couple seconds here. right, I'm back. All right, U.S. is way more developed than us, but as we are currently the fourth largest economy, some upper class people can afford, whereas middle classes aren't able to do so. So yeah. Interesting. I didn't know that India was the fourth largest economy. I kind of want to look that up. Where are you? I mean, that's, I don't, yeah, not to miss the point of what you're saying. But yeah. So it's like it's a class divide with certain products and services that you can buy. That's what you're trying to express, or am I missing the point of what you're saying? Largest economies in the world. We're gonna do Wikipedia GDP. I didn't know that India was. Wow, India is the fourth largest. Maybe I did and forgot or something, but United States, China, Germany, and India. Japan is number 5. It's cool. It's cool to know. Yeah, because India had a big class division. Had or has? I definitely wonder like places that don't have a big class division. I guess Europe seems less like there's it seems like less like there's class division, but I don't know. You know. I guess I take that back immediately. India had a big class division and now not so much. What changed? Now it's decreasing. What's going on? I'm gonna just do a search. Top reasons a computer won't post. The top reasons are results you just saw. What's decreasing? Results you just saw. Are you saying that like because it's becoming a wealthier country, there's less um classism? Is that what we're saying? Okay. Interesting. Include issues with incompatible components. So incompatible components, probably the PSU. I don't think my PSU is wrong. It might be some incompatibility. And it says BIOS or firmware compatibilities. On PC Part Picker, all my parts are compatible. Improper installation of hardware, such as CPU or GPU, can also lead to a failure in the post-process. I don't think I installed anything incorrectly. I mean, I've done that on stream or on videos, I think. Service sectors are now developing very rapidly. What does that look like? Like in your own life, like what are the changes that you've seen that are palpable? Ensuring all components are properly seated and connected. I mean, I talked about this and I think we're about to go back to, yeah, I mean, we're just going to try the BIOS thing. All right. Where were we? We're flashing the BIOS. All right, we're back at chapter 2. It even says right here, inappropriate BIOS result to instability or boot failure. We strongly recommend you change the BIOS settings only with the help of a trained service professional. Ugh. Don't have one of those around. MNCS, and domestic companies having a healthy competition. What's MNCS? MNCS, India, multinational companies. Got it. Okay. So you're saying, so what was it like before? You're saying now there's healthy competition, but what was it? What was it like before there was healthy competition? Whoa. BIOS settings and options may vary due to different release versions. Please refer to the latest BIOS version for settings and options. Download the BIOS manual by scanning the QR code. I want the BIOS manual. That's what I want. I want that. I want to look at that. But I don't know if I can scan that right now. We're going to find out. Oh! This may end the stream. If it ends the stream, I think I'll probably just start streaming again in a minute. But I'm trying to think of how I'm going to get this link to myself. Wow. Thanks for the likes, if that's what you were sending my way. I'm just like, I want to scan this QR code and I'm streaming on a phone right now, so I gotta see if I can keep streaming while looking at this QR code. Ooh. And my phone may not let. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna turn the camera off here. We're gonna see if this works. Are we still live? Are we still live? Huh. There's no one in the live stream right now, apparently, so I don't know if we're still live. It says I'm still live. Get it up on the other stream.